What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally gameplay video for you guys today. Today we're going to play a game called Cairn. Or Cairn, or I don't know. I always butcher the fuck out of names of games. But the point of this channel is to play the games and show you how they run. And that's what we're going to do. Now, I thought this was going to be an easy peasy game for the Steam Deck to run, but no. Steam Deck couldn't really run it that well. It was like 35 FPS with dips into the 20s, even with everything on low at 800p. So I doubt we'll be able to do 1080p high, 900p maybe will be playable. 1080p will probably be similar experience to the Steam Deck, albeit at higher settings and resolution, because I'm going to try 1080p high first, but we'll have to wait and see. But we should be able to at least get 30 plus. I'm just not expecting no 60 plus. But anyway, let's go see.
So, here we go. We're going to try 1080p high, even though I know it's probably going to go poorly. And then we'll just keep toning it down. And about the only one that seemed playable was 720p low. But hey, it is what it is. That's under the minimum spec, so the fact that we can actually get somewhat playable FPS is nice. But this is not it. This is like just as bad, if not slightly worse even, FPS-wise than the Steam Deck. But higher settings and resolution. But now, we game. Now we'll drop it down to 14, well, it says 1440p for 3D rendering is resolution, so I don't know if that's why it was getting like not great resolution still. I put it down to 900p and then thought that was good and did medium preset, but I should have gone and changed the 3D rendering resolution from 1440p. But regardless, let's still get some gameplay. Now for 720p low, which is the only one that I really feel like is completely playable. Even now her P has some setting or sometimes where it drops under 30. But I believe this stayed above the whole time. You'd have to sit there with an eagle eye. I was trying not to die most of the time, so I didn't have a chance to constantly look at it. But anyway, let's get to gaming.
Yeah.
So now we're going to start all over again on the Ally X. Obviously, it's got a little more RAM and whatnot, a little bit faster RAM, but other than that, it's still the same old chipset and whatnot, so it's not going to make this playable all of a sudden. But we'll still try it anyway. And I think the only one that was slightly faster was the Xbox Ally X, but even it kind of fell flat on its face in this game until you got to 720p. But anyway, let's go hop in and do this first. Now we'll drop it down to 900p. This time I remembered to put it down to native, but unfortunately it still didn't help it be like rock solid, like 30 plus, unfortunately. A little bit better though than having it be 1440p. But anyway, let's go hop on in and let's see what this one can do. And then we'll try 720p, which again is about the only one that I consider like a playable experience. Just doesn't look great.
Come on! Good.
So, now we drop it down to 720p and low. And this one's actually pretty playable as long as you're okay with under 60. And it's a pretty dang slow-paced game, so I don't even feel like I need 60 in this game, but it still would be nice. But Either way, let's go see what it can do.
Oh, come on! Okay, all right. No, not now! Oh. Almost. Come on. Oh, no, no, no!
So we'll start all over again one last time on the Xbox Ally X. And it does a little bit better, but I believe it still drops under 30 on 1080p high here. And it still, I believe, drops under at 900p high as well. Or low, medium. 720p is the low one. But hey, let's go see what it can do anyway. It still does a little bit better than the other ones.
Sorry, ladies. I'm not the pretty flower you're looking for. Not again!
Now for 900p medium. A little bit better than high, but still not flawless. But we'll still get ourselves some gameplay anyway. Me, I'd probably play at 720p low. Still on this one. But hey, let's go hop in and see what it can do real quick.
Yeah. Right on.
Hey Arthur, this is Chris. So, do you ever respond to voicemail? We have no way to know your location. And the sponsors are breathing down my neck. I've been waiting for
No,
pictures
not
forever.
now!
Can you at least confirm you've taken a few? It's hard enough for them to advertise your performance without any images. But if on top of that you're not giving any news, you know they'll start foaming at the mouth. Anyway, get back to me when you have a chance. I hope everything's okay, and my messages aren't making you angry. No need to deny it, I'm starting to know you. I'm just trying to do a decent job, is all.
Oh, you're gonna be so mad when you find out what I did to that camera.
So 720p, low settings now. Wished I could have done 800p, but it just didn't want to let me. But now, let's go hop on in, and it's actually quite playable. But regardless, not perfect. But hey, let's go see.
them. Ah! Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck!
Well, alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now. Alright. Now that I can actually see a little bit. Still not easy though. Come on, if we can just get over here without slipping. It seems like it was a pretty good place to go. Nope, we can't rest. Jesus. You gotta climb.
Come on.
Or you're gonna die.
No, not now.
Oh no!
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, I'm just dumbfounded how a game that looks like this can run so poor. It has really inflated specs too. You expect a game like this to run on a potato, but you actually need a pretty decent PC. I mean, even if it ran better, it wouldn't help me. I suck at the game.
Oh, yes.
At the same time, I'm still dumbfounded at how it runs. Again, I looked at this and thought, oh man, this will be easy for the Steam Deck to run finally. Another game that'll be easy, but nope.
Yes.
Absolutely not. Couldn't even maintain 30 FPS. Even this thing's struggling at 720p low. Oh, blackout. Yeah, you need to just hang out for a little bit there.
Oh, come on.
No, it's never gonna happen, lady. The person controlling you is way too bad at the game to ever get you to the top of this thing. I'm surprised I got to where I got. Didn't even think I'd get this far. So I've already gone way past my expectations. Yeah, it's that stamina. You have like 1% stamina because I'm all fucked up because it took me so long to get up here. Little rat. But remember what they said, you can't really rest when you're on your arms.
Oh, fuck! Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no!
We were so close again. So annoying. That's the whole point of these games. They're supposed to piss you off anyway, but I don't get pissed off at how bad. Why get mad at that? I'm more irritated at how bad it performs. I know these things are under the minimum specs, but the specs are bullshit for a game that looks like this. Like, come on, man.
Oh.
Now, luckily, like I said on the Steam Deck, you don't really need a lot of FPS for a game that looks like this, and you're just climbing slowly up a mountain, but I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me to have a game that looks this bad, perform this bad. And I think I remember when this game first came out, people complained about how it ran, then people were like, oh, you're playing on a potato. And it's like, shit, how does a game like this even run on the consoles? Is it like 30 FPS or something? Alright, can we put another one of these things in? Aww. Well, whatever. It's time to move on to the next system anyway. So, yeah, I went to go close the game to move on to the next system, and yeah, it like froze, so the game froze, so I figured, oh, well, I'll just go like this and do that and close it that way, and then it completely froze and locked up the whole system to where you can't do nothing. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the game is just garbage. It's built like shit, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's still a pretty fun-ish game for those who like it, but definitely does not run very well. And definitely it is prone to doing stuff like this. I wouldn't be surprised if it freezes during gameplay too sometimes. We'll see if it does that or not, but it's kind of annoying if it locks up all my systems every time I try to quit it. Maybe it's just this one though. We'll see. Alright, now for some camera recorded gameplay on the S.
Right on.
Still haven't really gotten anywhere. But that's okay. But yeah, still, just like usual. This one's so similar to the White Ally. This game doesn't really get a performance boost. They're still about the same. And I also hate night because I can't really tell their stamina until it's too late. Not only that, it makes it hard for you guys to see what's going on too, especially when I get to this mode. Of course, makes it hard to see where to grip too. I wonder if that means I can put one of those stakey things in when it flashes like that. And we can refill our stamina. And then we can return to our climb. Maybe.
say, we're so close. Come on.
Are you ready for Cammy?
No. I couldn't even handle a normal little mountain, and we're supposed to climb that giant thing? Good luck. Never happened, and not on this channel. But hey, at least I was able to complete the training.
Play the message.
Hey, it's Naomi. Just making sure you got this before you're too high up. I wanted to say, be careful. You know I always worry. Watch for the snakes, the drops, the loose holds, the cold, your food supply, and so on and so forth. Also to say that I'm always with you, you know? She says from her couch. Anyways, that's all I had, sweetie. Hang in there.
Good thing you don't know about the bears. You wouldn't have let me leave.
The bears.
Hey, you up? Time to go. Could you also pack up the tent, please? All right, let's start from here.
Oh, it's like instantly screwed, huh?
Oh, no, come on! Ah!
Got an abandoned bottle. It's so abandoned. Alright, let's just descend the road. Why waste the energy? We can go back to the starting point. Thanks, random robot.
Come on, Ava. Good.
A little too early. Now it's all crooked.
Phew. Let's do this.
chill out for a second. And let's also move on to the next ally. Alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay now. If I can get up there, this looks like a pretty good spot. I'm just not sure I can climb here. It looks too smooth. There's nothing to grab onto. That's the problem. Alright, I feel like I'm wasting these. But I like needle every 5 seconds or I can't get anywhere.
Perfect.
Not really. Alright, can we go sideways? The problem with right here is I don't have any place to really have a good foothold other than this little line right here. So, I figure maybe if I can get over here, this looks like much better places to grab. Cool, another save point. Oh. Is that somebody else's climbing thingy?
Oh, look at you. Your
Yeah.
circuits are frozen. Where did you come from? All the way up there? And you're getting back down? By yourself? All right, let's go. There's nothing we can do for him. We'll see if we can pick him up on the way back. Poor bag of bolts.
That's always in place. Well, that's kind of nice that it's not a game where it's like, nope, you can just have infinite shit. You can take 800,000 of this one thing with you. It's cool. At least we didn't
Freaking way!
We didn't fall down there. What about over here? This looks like a little better. A little more grippy. No.
not a good foothold spot. We just gotta find a spot where you can start climbing again. Nah, that's not a good spot either. Now this has potential, maybe. Looks like it does, but it might not. Because it looks like there's a place to put the hands in your feet.
Great.
Sheesh. Looks like it's got good grip, but it's probably just an optical illusion. Yeah, no. Ooh, that was almost bad. Alright. Oh boy.
No!
Uh-oh. We died. Oh well, at least we can start back from that save up there. It's not one of those games where you're all the way back to the bottom. Those are the ones I just won't play. There's no way. Those ones would probably get me pissed and I'd rage quit. But this one is like, nah, you're still not good at climbing yet. Once you get the hang of climbing, it'll be easy. Well, not easy, but a little bit better. But hey, at least we've gotten somewhere. But I'd say it's about time to wrap up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Cairn. And still, even these things, since they're not minimum spec, they still can't quite run it quite so well. Which is surprising, I completely underestimated it. But I would also argue a game that looks like this and needs these kind of specs is a little unoptimized at the same time. But at least I'm getting somewhere too. I'm not gonna lie, I figured I was gonna get stuck just in the tutorial missions. Although, truth be told, I thought the tutorial mission was just the very beginning little rock climbing walls, and as soon as I climbed up, I was starting to climb the mountain. Then I get done with all of that, and it's like, haha, you didn't even start yet, loser. And I was like, yeah, I kinda had a feeling that might happen. But at least we got through that, and we are on our way up the mountain. Don't think I'll probably be able to get to the top, because I'm already struggling, and we're probably still in what's considered easy. But hey, at least on these, it's playable. You just gotta play at 720p low if you want to stay above 30. But other than that, it's at least 30 plus experience. Steam Deck couldn't deliver that. Yeah, it's verified. That's why I said verification's got nothing to do with playable frame rates, which is really stupid. I really think that should be a considerable thing to add in there. Kind of the most important thing. I don't really care if I can run 800p. I'd rather run 720p if that's all the game can do, as long as I can get playable FPS, you know? But at the same time, it is what it is. I'm not a Valve employee. I've got no say over what they do, and they probably have still some reasoning I'm just not thinking of for why they do it that way. But regardless, enough blabbery. It's time for me to wrap this up so I can get started on the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And I'd give you a peace out with this hand, but I still can't do it properly. So until I can, we will just do a left-handed peace out, and until the next video.